You feel that? Hey, here we go. Know the light changes. Where you at? Throw your hands. All right, all right. A great afternoon, everybody. We are live. We are live. We are live. Definitely gonna give it a moment for everybody to get this information out. Want to make sure that I am live on our Build for Your Legacy Instagram page. But I want to say great afternoon to everybody. Take the time to tag your team. Just going to be on here with you for just a few moments as we are super excited. We're running into another week. Hello to everybody out there. We are definitely running. We are grinding. So great afternoon to everybody. We're going to get this started in a moment. Let me know where you're chiming in from this afternoon, evening, maybe on the East Coast. But all I know is that we are changing lives, right? Y'all, great afternoon, everybody. We got a few moments together, so definitely tag your team. Let everybody know that you know what we're going to have. Just a quick moment as we're running into a new week and getting things going. So great afternoon, everybody. Great afternoon to each and every single one of you that are jumping on today. All right. I wanted to go ahead and get live on this amazing Friday and just come on with you and share, you know, a few things. How y'all feeling out there on this Friday afternoon as we are kicking off another amazing week, right? We're coming together and we're continuing to change lives. So definitely let somebody know that the time for change is now, right? There's no other way, right? So I want to say hello to each and every one of you that are jumping on this Facebook Live in our Build for Your Legacy group. For those of you that are tuning in on our Instagram Live, I want to say, you know, welcome. My name is Pam McCray, and I can tell you that I'm just super excited, fired up about all of the change that is happening, about all of the momentum that is taking place. I got it together now, y'all. And you know what? We want to make sure that each and every one of you out there can feel it, that you can feel this fire, that you can feel this energy. You shout out before I even get this going. Only going to be before you for just a few moments as we are coming into this group, you know, just giving y'all the energy that's necessary for y'all to grab a hold of, borrow our belief so that you can believe and take yourself to the next level. But I want to first and foremost give you a shout out to our executive ambassadors, none other than Greg and Lanika Scott and Miss Twyla Portis, because we are forever grateful and thankful for their leadership, for all that they do, all that they pour into us. And so we're super excited to definitely be connected, because you got to know that your next level is truly dependent upon who you're connected to and who you are truly grabbing a hold of their leadership in order to take your business and your life to the next level. So I want to say, tag somebody, let somebody know that yes, we are live in this group. We are turning up, pretty much as we possibly can in order to just come on and to give you guys some nuggets in order to really understand the power of the moment, the power of momentum, so that each and every one of you can now grab a hold of it, make a decision that you know what, you are going to run with this thing and not stop, okay? So we're coming off another phenomenal week right here at TLC, right? You shout out to each and every one of you that are out there that are running. As I got off of the live with our Fun Friday, and to know and to understand that in a season in which the world is, you know, struggling, in a season in which so many people don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so many people, as our prayers, you know, and our hearts go out to the entire world, to people who have lost their jobs, to people who, you know, have lost their hours, to people who just don't know where that next meal is coming from. We have to be forever grateful and thankful that each and every one of us have said yes, right? I say all the time that yes is the most powerful word that we could ever say in life. And you all say yes, said yes. And so I salute each and every one of you on this live today. I salute each and every one of you for your yes. And so you got to know that somebody out there is dependent upon your yes. So what does that mean, right? As we're closing out the biggest week in the history of TLC, to know that we paid out over $1.2 million in 1 week in daily pay. Can somebody say, put the little hand claps in the chat? because that is phenomenal. We are part of a company that is giving hope. We are part of a company that is changing lives. We are part of a company that has products that is building immune systems. We are part of a company that truly is giving the answer in a time in which so many people are looking for something. So when we understand the power of this moment, team, we now get up every day and we got to realize that it's time for us to continue to share, and we got to make sure that we are fighting for not just our life, but fighting for the lives out there that are about to say yes, that are about to be connected. So on this day, as I drop a couple nuggets, as we're running, right, we're closing out a phenomenal week, but you got to know that the key to this thing is to never close this thing. You see, you end up closing out the week in the TLC back office, but you are continuing to run. You have that mindset that, you know what, I'm running into a new week. I'm going to change more lives. I'm going to accomplish more goals. I'm going to get some more things done. And so I want to say to each and every one of you that as we are now capitalizing on this momentum, it's time to become a bigger magnet. Y'all say that. It's time for me to become a bigger magnet, okay? Because what that means is that you now are going to become all that you're looking for, because as you now become these things and you understand that this is a relationship building business, that the energy that you put out, number one, is going to grow. The energy that you put out, number two, is going to now attract the very thing that you're looking for, because this is a relationship building business. We got to build some relationships, and it's all about the person that speaks the loudest. It's all about the person that has the biggest voice. It's all about the person that gets out of their comfort zone, saying that, you know what, I don't care if I felt like I was shy like I used to feel. I don't care if I feel like I'm going to get on the live and stutter like I used to stutter. I don't care if I feel like I don't know everything, because guess what? We didn't know anything either. We just were simply ignorance on fire, and we began to run. And so that's what y'all got to do in this season. It's time for everybody to turn up, become that bigger magnet, so that now you can attract the very thing into your life that you're looking for, so that we can understand that this is not about us, but how many lives can we connect to? How many lives can we change with these incredible products? How many lives can we now say, you can say yes today and now get paid tomorrow? You don't know where that meal is coming from. Like we used to feel like we didn't know where the meal was coming from. Say yes to TLC and have dinner tomorrow night. Say yes to TLC and be able to give yourself, your family the very things that they need. Forget desires right now. People don't have what they need. And that's the reason why we're forever grateful to be connected to a phenomenal company that stands the test of time, for real, that literally leads by example, that we stand on some strong core values. It's not by chance, y'all. And so you got to grab a hold of this momentum and become that bigger magnet. But I want to share with you a couple things as we run into a new week. You got to know that if you're not clear on your goals, the first thing, you got to be clear on your goals. What exactly do you want? So you have to understand that clarity in the vision is going to accelerate every single goal. So what are you seeing? What is your goal for this week? Where do you see yourself going? Because you got to understand that you got to make sure that you are setting up some smart goals as you're running from week to week, from day to day, from month to month, from year to year. Because the person that says, you know what, I see this thing as long-term, as building a legacy here, you're going to be the ones that absolutely win. You see, the person that sees this thing as the fact that, yes, we got some customer service, long time holds, but you don't pay attention to that. You don't pay attention to the shipping packages taking a little bit longer, because you understand that I'm a part of something greater and bigger than that. Because y'all, I want y'all to know we've been here before. And the person that does not focus on the negative aspects, the person that focuses on the fact that, you know what, the products are still going out. The person that focuses on the fact that, you know what, I'm still getting paid every single day. The person that focuses on the fact that, you know what, I'm still getting my paycheck every single week. The person that focuses on the fact that, you know what, there's somebody that tried my tea, who sent me a text message and their life has been changed. There's somebody out there that tried my NutriBurst and their immune system is being built stronger. The person that focuses on the positivity, y'all going to be the ones that definitely go out and win. So you got to make sure that you set some smart goals, okay? So when I say smart goals, I'm not going to get into the details of that, but that means that, you know what, your goal running into every week, they got to be specific. What do you want? Because I tell you, you got to know what you want, because if you don't know the number, you have to hit the number. One of the things that we've been sharing with our team is that y'all, if you have not printed out that compensation plan, if you don't have that rank elevation sheet, okay, which is going to allow you to tap into the residual component. Yes, retail is the key that unlocks the compensation plan, but y'all breaking director and then becoming a director breaking machine, as our executive ambassadors talk about all the time. That's the key to financial freedom. That's the key to building a legacy, because you'd rather have 1% of 100 people efforts than 100% of your own, right? So you got to get clear. Get specific. You got to know exactly what you want. And then as you now are accomplishing and you know what the goal is, you got to make sure that you are able to measure the activity. What are you doing? Because there's nothing like doing activity that just doesn't work. You see, there's something called IPA, income producing activities. If it's not producing activity, then maybe you need to get rid of it, because I am the very person who used to do a lot of busy work. See, there's nothing that y'all could go through that I can't speak to, because I did everything wrong until I decided to listen to the ones who actually created the success. So get out of management mode, get out of busy mode, and start to do the things that's going to produce the activity and now the income, and now measure that thing in order to create the success. Then you got to make sure that it's something that you can achieve, something that's attainable, right? We're talking smart goals, right? Is it attainable? So you got to be realistic. You can't have an uphill goal and a downhill work ethic, as one of my incredible mentors say. You got to line that thing up. So what is the goal that you want to achieve? And know that when you now achieve that thing, or you know exactly what it is, right? And it's attainable, then you're going to make sure that it's written down. Do you have it written down? Because once you write it down, now you're able to map out the plan that's going to allow you to achieve that goal. But guess what? Once you now have it written, you have the plan, you have the words, the images, the emotions, everything, to where you create that environment that's going to now create the success. You're now able to discipline yourself in order to actually go out and to accomplish this goal, right? So it's attainable, it's relevant. So once you accomplish it, right, you're going to be excited. You're going to feel fulfilled, right? Because it's relevant to the very moment, whatever it is, right? So you got it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, achievable, it's relevant. And then you got to put a date on it. Put a date on it. You see, we are on a director run. Okay, we are literally now in the momentum of recruiting some new people into our team, right? We were all challenged to go out and get 2 people. So I'm so happy. I am so happy and grateful now that by Thursday, whatever that date is, make it Wednesday. Because you know what? The person that waits to the last moment, that's not good. Set your goals a day ahead. I learned that from great leaders, from our phenomenal leadership. And you know what? At the end of the day, when you set a goal ahead of time, then everything else is bonus, and it alleviates stress, right? You can have more fun, so you can get more work done, and you can now turn around and help the next person. So therefore, put a time stamp on that thing. Because if you don't put a time stamp on it, guess what? It's an open goal, which means that you are not going to line up the activity that's necessary in order to go out and to accomplish that thing. You got to put some pressure on yourself. As I heard Charlotte say this morning, and congratulations to our newest, yes, global ambassador, Benita Lee, right? She got that thing done. Congratulations, Pam Davis, national director. Congratulations, Charlotte, on knocking out regional. And I heard her say something today. Stop playing. Stop playing with this thing. Okay, we don't have time for games. We are looking for the ones that are serious, the ones that say, you know what, I'm here to build for my legacy, that's going to seize the moment, that's going to take action in order to get this thing done. All right, so you got your goals. You get clear on those things so that now you can go out and you can live, right? That's what the goal is all about. You're not going to live unless you know what that goal is. Now, the second thing is you got to identify who are you running with? Do you have some people on your team? I want y'all to all know that if you personally invited and somebody said yes to you, you are a leader. Okay, doesn't mean you got to know everything, but it's responsibility, because people don't join businesses, people join people team. Okay, so therefore, who do you have? Who are you running with? Who can you turn around and help? Who can you now allow yourself to grab a hold of to really understand that industry? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So y'all got that. Who are you working with? Who do you have? If you don't have anybody, then guess what? That leads me on to number 3. And if you have somebody else, it doesn't, if you have somebody, you still need to tap into number 3. I challenge y'all, let me know if y'all accept this challenge. I challenge every single one of you to go out and get 2 brand new people at a minimum, a whole new body in this week, okay, by Wednesday, not Thursday. We knocking this thing out ahead of time. So if y'all accept the challenge, put it down in the chat and say, yes, I accept the challenge. I'm going to bring me some new energy to my team this week. I'm going to bring me 2 new people, letting them know that, yes, let's change some lives physically and financially by tapping into all of this daily pay and these phenomenal products that's building our immune system strong, right? And then the 4th thing, y'all, listen, you got to turn up your activity. What are you doing? Okay, faith without works is dead, y'all. It ain't going to create no success over here. So what is the activity that you are doing? But not only that, what is the activity that your team is doing? Okay, so we're social distancing, right? We're on. Create. This is your place to create. Start to do you live. Start to have you some sipping slaves. Start to have you some happy hours. Just do you. Have fun at this thing and turn up your activity. Do your stories. Do your Facebook lives. Do your videos. Video marketing is everything. If y'all not doing videos, if you're not building your YouTube channel, this is the season in which you need to shift. And you need to make sure that you're putting all kinds of information out there that is going to brand you. Remember this, I learned this a long time. And all you do, you better be branding you. TLC gives us these incredible, yes, cute little banners. But you know what? They're not as powerful as you getting up and saying, you know what? Hey, I got some tea. Anybody want some? As opposed to putting up a banner, you know, and now it's out there. But you got to turn it up. You gotta multiply that thing. You gotta literally 10x that thing, as an incredible mentor of ours talks about. You gotta 10x that thing. So what activities are you doing that you can 10x and literally take your business to the next level? Activity is key. One of the things that we realize when people are saying, well, you know what? I'm not quite where I want to be. I didn't achieve this, or they start to fall off. It's because you ain't doing enough. The speed, the momentum, you got to realize the speed of implementation is everything in our industry. The person that moves slow, you're not going to win this race, okay? You're going to get ran over. So it's time for you to understand that in the race of network marketing and direct sales, you got to turn it up. You got to get in a car, turn it on, push the pedal all the way to the floor and drive this thing like it's a Maserati, like, yes, my Maserati, like whatever it is, you got to get in a car and drive that thing. So what are you driving today, right? Activity. Because it leads me to the next thing. We are all master promoters. We're master promoters. So that means that when you step into that role of becoming a master promoter, that means that everything that you do in TLC is an event. You treat everything like an event. A training call is an event. An opportunity call is an event. When you put up your post, it's an event. When you decide to do it live, it's an event. When you decide to put up a story, it's an event. Master promote yourself. All right, create. All right, promote. Y'all, promote the fact that we got these products that are changing lives. Promote the fact that we just paid out $1.2 million in a week. Promote. We are master promoters, y'all. Okay, so that is, what is that? I think that's the 5th thing that I'm talking about, right? Now, as you promote, then you gotta be winding this thing down. You gotta make sure that you're following up. let me tell y'all, I was once the biggest promoter and didn't follow up with nothing. And it's something that it's a skill that you got to learn. And it's something that you got to discipline yourself to do. You got to take the time to create you a system of follow-up. How are you following up? Where as you now promote to the masses, as you now give a call to action, let me not miss that. Because there's nothing like promoting and never asking anybody to do anything. What happens is you cannot be afraid to ask for this money. I was the biggest one. I was afraid to ask for the money. But I tell you, when you get confident in this thing, you don't have no problem asking for the money. If you got to put a call to action out there as you are promoting, realizing the 80-20 rule. All right, you give value. See, the person that gives the most value online and in this world, you're the one that wins the most. So you got to give more value. So the 80%, the 80-20 rule, give value 80% of the time, and now ask 20% of the time. But mix this thing up. Every post does not need to be about TLC as you are master promoting. Okay, you got to let people into your world. You got to let people into your life. You got to realize if you're a mom, let people know that you're a mom so that you can attract some other moms. If you're a wife or a husband, let somebody know that you're a wife and a husband so you can attract some other people. You a couple, whatever it is you do in life, you have a professional field that you are a part of. Let them know what you do in the midst of all of this stuff so that people want to be connected to you. It's called attraction marketing, all right? So you're promoting, you have your follow-up system, right? And your fortune is for real in the follow-up. We got all of these cliches, right? But they for real, cliche. They're going to allow you to cash in these checks for real. So you need to buy into all of these cliches because they are real talk, right? So you follow up. And then at the end of the day, you got to make sure that you are riding this momentum. All right, that's the last thing. You got to go all in and go all out. Go all in and go all out. It's time out, right, Charlotte, for playing games. And stop playing, y'all. Stop playing because, at the end of the day, you're not fooling nobody but yourself. I was the biggest game player. I know what it feels like to sit up and to act like I'm doing something and to not doing something, then wondering why I wasn't wondering why I wasn't creating no success, but the world wondering why I ain't creating no success. But it's because I was half-stepping. I was playing. I wasn't all the way in the game. I was sitting on the bench watching from the sidelines until I made a decision to get in the game, to go all out, to get all in. That's when life began to change. So how do you do this? You got to take action now. And there's certain principles that we teach every single day. I'm just going to be real with y'all. If you all are not on a 120 smart ship, y'all playing games. I don't know no other way to tell you. Okay? If you not on a 120 smart ship, y'all are playing. And yes, Charlotte, they need to stop playing because you are limiting yourself. Just listen. I hear this all the time. That's what I did. I listened. When I was told to set it and forget it, I set it and forget it. And guess what? 120 smart ship for the last 5 years, no questions asked. And that's not even enough product. We are products of our products. So I couldn't even imagine. That's a joke having 3 products coming to our household. For real. It's a joke if it was just me on these products. Because how can I represent TLC and have the passion? Right? We say that's our fuel. Is it really your fuel? Because if this thing got to go from your head down deep to your heart. And I'm going to tell y'all, it starts with these products. So set it and forget it. So I just gave y'all 2 calls to actions. If you're not on a 120 smart ship, log into your back office and put yourself on it. It's a principle. You are limiting your abilities over here at TLC. You are putting it out into the environment, to the world, right? Our environment is everything. That you don't believe that TLC is going to put at least $160, $70 into your household every single month. So that's the first problem, right? That's a problem. All right. So you got to go ahead and get these products because you need them. Don't go sell your smart ship because guess what? If you're not sipping the tea, if you're not on the Nutriverse, if you're not on the NRG or whatever products you fall in love with, then you're not even a believer. You got to get these things flowing through your veins. I say all the time, if you cut me, I bleed TLC. Why? Because it started with these products changing my life. All right. So it's a principle. Set it and forget it because you cannot expect anybody to do anything that you're not doing. It's called hypocrisy. For real. So you're now not even setting yourself up to win, and now your team is coming in and doing 80% of what you do wrong. So let's strive to do what's right and watch what our team now begins to do, because we're instilling the proper values into them in order to help them win, right? So set it and forget it, and don't look back. I guarantee you, when you don't look back, you're going to begin to win. So that's first and foremost, right? And then the second call to action, y'all go get y'all too. All right, by Wednesday, we want everybody to let us know in this group. Y'all put up these posts, put them in some beautiful color saying, I got my two, I got my two. And also, let's go in this group and let's post these 120 banners saying, yes, I'm a part of the 120 club. You should be proud when you're a part of the 120 club. So y'all, that's my time. I just wanted to come on here, spend a little bit of time with y'all this afternoon to let you know that the time is now. There's no other way. So we running, we are celebrating. We've had a phenomenal week. And guess what? This coming week is going to be even better in preparation for what our executive ambassadors are about to launch off in the month of May. Y'all think y'all seen something so far? All I can say is get ready, get ready, get ready. And let's run this thing all the way across the finish line, because the finish line is too short, y'all. We're going to keep this thing rocking and rolling until we take this thing all the way to the top. So y'all, listen, be blessed. I'm getting back to work. Matter of fact, I done worked hard. I'm getting ready to relax for a moment. Now I got some phone calls, but you know what, y'all? I will, though. It's all about that balance. So appreciate each and every one of y'all. Remember, we life changers, y'all. Let's go get it. You're welcome, Charlie. Let's go, girl. All the way to national. You got this thing. All right. See y'all. Remember, we want to see them. I got my two. Put it in whatever pretty color y'all want in the group. And you know what? Let's fly. Let's round this group with our 120 by a 120 club qualified, right? You're part of the 120 club, y'all, right? And teach your team to do the same thing. So see y'all next time. This call, we got another incredible leader coming into this group probably in another couple hours. All right, so just pay attention. Y'all should turn on your notifications and make sure that you are following Build for Your Legacy on Instagram. And you tell everybody in your organization to definitely go and request to be a part of this group. All right. Love you guys. See y'all later.